Hello, welcome to the Executive Bite. My name is Kyle Rowland. Today we're going to be talking about architecture that matters. So when we think about architecture, a lot of things pop into our minds. We think of things like application servers and database servers, servers in general, networks, broad, big pieces of our software design that fit in and meet broad needs. And this is not a terrible way of thinking about it, but we need to get a little bit more specific when we think about architecture. The definition that I'd like to propose is architecture is when we're talking about software design as it applies across multiple software development teams. Now, there's a real challenge to think about here as we consider software design that cuts across multiple teams, because when we do software design that cuts across multiple teams, we, through a thing called Conway's Law, which I won't dive too deeply into right now, but basically this is a pressure that attaches the design of our software to the shape of our organization. Because of Conway's Law, when we have a broad cross-cutting design, our organization tends to be broad and cross-cutting as well, which means that our development teams tend to merge into one another. Our releases become really heavyweight because we're asking for a lot of permission and acceptance and sign off when we're doing our releases. Same with development changes and everything across the board. So when we're talking about design across multiple teams, there's really one simplifying assumption that we need to make. And that assumption is we shouldn't be doing it. And so when we talk about architecture in a real practical, useful sense, the only design we should be doing is the design that keeps us from designing things across our teams. That is to say, we should be making sure that the systems that our teams are working on are decoupled. And beyond that, there's really no other design that we should be concerning ourselves with, simply because doing so will slow us down, prevent us from getting that value into the hands of our customers, and really keep us from delivering on our purpose. So when we're talking about architecture that matters, we need to remember that the only architecture that matters is preventing ourselves from really doing any design that cuts across our set of software development teams. So that's it for today. Thank you for joining me on the Executive Bite. My name is Kyle Rowland. Have a great day.